I'm planning for this to be the start of a new series that I will do every month where I go through what movies I've picked up and what movies I've watched. I hope you enjoy. Let's jump in after this. Hey everyone, my name is Austin and this channel is all about helping you to dig deeper and go further to better understand faith, film, and everything in between. If that is exciting to you and you are new here, you're already in the right place and you can subscribe for new videos just like this one every week. As I've already mentioned, this video I'm planning to be the start of a monthly series that I'll do at the end or towards the end of every single month, where I'll go through the movies I've picked up and the movies I've watched throughout that month. So let's get started right away with new movies that I picked up. First, I have A Walk Among the Tombstones. I've not seen this movie, but a friend of mine got a bunch of movies from his parents that they just wanted to get rid of. Literally brought a box of movies into work and just said, free to whoever want these, no guarantee that any of them will work. I snagged one of the Blu-rays out of there. It's a movie I've been wanting to watch for a while, and so I took the opportunity that I'll be checking it out. Hopefully I like it. Next, we have American Assassin. I have seen this one and I got it at a family video store. Yes, I have a family video in my town, it's about 10 minutes away, and I saw online that they were having a sale on a bunch of stuff. And so I went down there to see what I could find, and I was able to get this movie for $2, the Blu-ray. And I do enjoy this one quite a bit. I was super happy to see this one for $2 because literally just like a week or two before I was at Target buying, and that was when I picked up Terminator 2. I was between that and this one and they had it for like 10 bucks. So happy I passed it up finding this one for $2 now. This is another one I picked up, I think just a few days after I did my haul video a few weeks ago. Hot Fuzz Steelbook Edition. This is another awesome steelbook that I'm happy to add to my collection. It's kind of a comic book look to it, and this is one of my favorite action comedies, and I was so happy to pick this one up. I think it was $8 brand new on Amazon. This next one you've probably never heard of. If you have heard of it, let me know in the comments down below. I would be excited to hear somebody else who's heard of this movie. It's called I Am Dragon. I don't think I've mentioned it yet on this channel. I may have. I watched it on Amazon about a month ago and really enjoyed it. I just kind of picked it out of the blue and went in blind to it and really quite enjoyed it. It was really unique and cool story. It's kind of, it says on the cover like Beauty and the Beast meets Game of Thrones, and I've not seen Game of Thrones, but that's probably how I would describe it. It's kind of like an action movie, but it's primarily like a romantic drama, and I'm not usually one for romance movies too much, but I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, this was on Amazon. It was $10 when I added it to my wish list because I knew I wanted it, and like a week later dropped down to $5 for the Blu-ray and the DVD. So I was like, yep. So I picked this one up when I got Hot Fuzz, and I'm really excited to start showing this one to people now that I own it. It is in Russian, and that's how I watched it, with subtitles, because when I watch foreign films, I try to watch them in their native language because I feel like it's more the way it was designed to be watched. But you can watch this one in English. I'm gonna check a few scenes out just to see what it's like, see if it's worth even watching in English, but I'll probably primarily keep watching this one in the original language. I believe it's Russian. Another one that I picked up for free from my friend who brought in a box of movies, Walk the Line on DVD. I've not seen this movie. It's been recommended to me by at least one person here on this channel that said I should definitely check it out. So I saw it in the box for free and I was like, somebody I know wants me to watch this, so I'm gonna grab this one. I haven't watched it yet. I'm planning to watch it soon with my wife. I think she'll enjoy it too because it's like a music drama, kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody, Yesterday, that kind of thing. So I'm excited to check this one out. Lastly, really funny with this one. I picked this one up at the family video store also. This is Logan. And this isn't even like the original slip that goes with this. It's the case, but not the slip. It's a printed off one that they had there. And they had these taped shut when you pick them up. Usually when I buy stuff used, I like to open it to check the disc, make sure it's a nice quality, but I couldn't in this case because they were literally right there and I would have felt bad pulling the tape off. So I bought this on blind. It was only $1. So that's why I was like, Logan for $1 on Blu-ray, how can you not? And it was the black and white one too. So I was like, oh, this is cool, the special edition, it's got both. No. I got home, took the tape off, opened it up, and learned why I paid only $1 for this. it's just the black and white version. So I still need to get Logan. I can get it on like 10 bucks on Amazon, so I'll probably do that eventually, but I just thought it was hilarious that I went and bought this, was super excited to get it for $1, then got home to find out why I got it for $1. So it's cool to still have this one because I don't even know if they sell the black and white on Blu-ray anymore. So once I get it, I'll probably stick this disc in here, but it doesn't even say Logan on here. It just says title. So it's really funny, but we'll fix this one eventually. Another movie I watched, you may have noticed it behind me, or picked up I should say, is No Country for Old Men. I put that one back there because that is one of the movies that I watched this month. So the back's kind of featuring movies that I watched this month. So let's start with right down there, Face Off. That was in my haul video from a few weeks ago. I watched it, loved it. Clearly an over-the-top, kind of cheesy, ridiculous action movie, but I loved it. I mentioned in the video, I think it was recommended to me by a guy on a podcast that I listened to. Totally happy with that recommendation. Was totally worth the $5 that I paid when I bought it blind. Definitely one that I'll be going back to. Nicolas Cage and John Travolta are incredible in this movie. They play the first maybe third of the movie playing as like 90s themselves, like, you know, how they were in that time period. And then about a third of the way into the movie, they switch for circumstances you'll see when you watch the movie. And they have to portray each other. And it's incredible to watch. It's really, really good acting. So if you've not seen this movie and you like both of these actors especially, you should check this one out. It will be worth your time. And it's a really great action movie. It's a John Woo, so it's definitely up there as far as the quality of that action you're getting. Another movie I watched was Yesterday. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen. And I got this one from Redbox and watched it with my wife. We both wanted to see it when it initially came out. This is the one that is about a man who absolutely loves the Beatles, is a striving but failing musician, and one night after a show, he's on his way home riding his bike, gets hit by a bus after a blackout. Just the whole world blacks out. Power comes back on, he wakes up, he's in a hospital, and he is the only one who remembers the Beatles. No one else in the entire world knows the Beatles, and so he takes it upon himself to bring the music of the Beatles back into the world, putting their songs off as his own. And it's a really cool, really unique story, and there's a really cool message behind it with the identity and success, that kind of thing. I really enjoyed it. If you've not seen this one, it's a really cool, unique kind of indie film. It was around, I think, the film festivals and stuff. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it. If you like music movies, I'm not really a Beatles guy. I couldn't even name many Beatles songs off the top of my head, but as soon as the movie started playing through them, I recognized a good bit of them. So I'm not a Beatles fan, but I still really enjoyed the movie. So if you're not a Beatles fan, it's not a movie you can be like, well, I won't get it. You'll still get it, and you can still appreciate it. Next, we have, that I mentioned behind me, No Country for Old Men. Another one that I picked up from the box of movies that my friend brought to work. And I have been wanting to see this movie for years. I've heard it's one of the just best movies ever made. It's got some bunch of Academy Awards, and I finally was able to check it out for the first time. And man, it's a really good, really powerful movie. It has a lot to say about today's society and the climate of just violence in the media and all this kind of stuff. And if you haven't seen it, it's really good, and I recommend it. It's kind of Western, but not really, like a Western drama thriller kind of mix. Really excellent performances in this movie from Josh Brolin, Javier Bardem, and Tommy Lee Jones. They all give excellent performances, so I definitely recommend this one. If you've not seen it and you really appreciate those actors, you should check it out. Next, I have all my package of the Harry Potter movies up there, but this month I watched The Goblet of Fire. If you've been following my channel, you know that I've been going through these with my wife for the first time. She has never seen these before. I've seen them each at least once, some about half of them twice. And so she reads a book, we watch the movie, and we just watched Goblet of Fire a couple weeks ago. Personally, this is one of my favorite of the Harry Potter movies. I really enjoy the Triwizard Cup tournament and all of those events. And and she's kind of had mixed feelings on the movies since she's been going through the books, and she loves reading. She's really enjoyed the books. She only really liked the Chamber of Secrets movies. The rest of them she's kind of lukewarm neutral on. So I'm excited to jump into Order of the Phoenix when she finishes that one up, so that'll be in next month's video. But again, Harry Potter movies are excellent movies to go throughout the month of October. If you're looking for a bunch of time to fill, I think it takes like 18 hours to watch them all. Do it, it's worth it. If you can't do it for Halloween, do it for Thanksgiving or Christmas. This whole holiday season's great for these movies. Next, we have a movie that is in theaters, and I finally got to go to the movie theaters again. I haven't been since Lion King came back out over the summer, and we know how that movie was. So I really needed something decent to go see. We were in Tennessee last week. They had a $5 theater. We were bored one evening, so we went down there and we saw the new Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil movie from Disney. And it's not great. It was definitely good. If you enjoyed the first movie, I think you will enjoy this one. It had some interesting themes. The villain, I think, was a little bit too, like, they really drove home that, like, just you will hate this villain person, which is fine, and it is a Disney movie. But I think the movie could have been a little longer. I think that would have helped to flesh out the story and the characters a little more. Maleficent deserved a little more screen time because Angelina Jolie plays her very well and deserved more screen time, in my opinion, and a little more focus on her character and character development. They kind of jump around to a lot of the side characters a lot, and I don't think she quite got the screen time that she deserved. She's still in the movie a good bit, has an epic ending and finale with her character, but I think it could have been definitely better. If they had pushed for maybe a PG-13 rating, I think that would have definitely elevated the movie as well. But I still recommend it nonetheless. So that about wraps us up with everything that I've watched, all the movies that I picked up this month. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know by throwing up a like on this one and leave a comment down below. What movies did you pick up? What have you been watching? Shows, movies, the like. And if you enjoyed this video, also let me know so I can know how to make them better in the future, as this is a really cool series that I think we can start up. And as always, if you have enjoyed this video and you are looking to dig deeper and go further to better understand faith, film, and everything in between, you're in the right place. You can subscribe to my channel for a new video just like this one every week. I'll see you in the next one.